Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and this is the second part of my review on the remote control car. This is Pagani Huayra BC from the Rastar. Now, obviously, I want to get this one on the diecast version as well. I have the LCD model on the Huayra. You've seen the detail of how the car actually looks like. It was outstanding, amazing, really. But there is also that LCD making another version of Huara, and it's called BC. So, but unfortunately, it's not out yet. It's not on pre-order either. But there's a guy on the in YouTube channel called the AMR. I don't know how the hell he managed to get this on his channel, and then he managed to review this on there. I asked him, and then he didn't reply me back. I think he must have some kind of connection with the LCD, and it's not in the market yet. And somehow he managed to get a hold of it. So it's the second time he managed to get the Pagani Zonda as well from LCD. So basically, I love LCD model. I mean, they are very detailed. They are really cool compared to Norev or the auto art. Now people love auto art. I don't mind auto art actually, but when I actually seen it in person, I'm not that impressed the detail of the auto art. They're mostly composite. I hate the feeling of that lightweight feeling, but the details are there. Don't get me wrong, the details are there. It just not die cast. Why can't they make die cast? I don't understand it. Maybe it's because too expensive to make, or just not worth it. I don't know. I mean, I just love die cast. Anything to do with die cast, I will collect. I will review on my channel, either figures or motor cars. Anyways, at the moment, I'm more leaning toward the figures. At the moment, I got a lot of hot toys to review. I'm pretty much gonna get all the diecast series from the Iron Mans and War Machine from the Hot Toys basically, and then later on I might review some of the plastic model from the Hot Toy as well. Who knows? But at the moment I'm just focused mostly on diecast. So I done quite a lot of motor cars, and now I'm gonna move on to the figures on diecast. Anyway, so let's talk about this car in detail. So this is BC. So the difference is you got the different paint job, and then you got a rear spoiler. That's the cool part of it. And also you got a little bit more aggressive front, and you got a bit sporty bumper and all the fin and stuff like that. So that's the cool part of the BC. Now these are not actually movable, not like my diecast car. Then again, as I mentioned in my previous Ferrari review, that I think the idea is everything is sealed, and then completely attached all together rather than individually moving part. I think in moving car like this, and then to make this all individual, it will be very difficult, and also make everything easy to fall apart. So I think that's why they make it all sealed, and also it's a lot cheaper way of making it. That's why the cost of making this is a lot cheaper, probably about £35 to buy it. So there we are. Again, anyway, so these are painted, and the painted one are quite glossy, which is really nice. And unpainted bumper like this is a bit, it's just very cheap plastic feel. But then again, it's not too bad in terms of the detail wise, and you can see that got daytime running light, and this is just painted. In the LCD one, you will see that this one is clear plastic with a little dotted one. Looks really realistic, and all the grills are all plastic seal, but in the LCD one they're all mesh, and you can see through, which is really cool. And inside wise, for the interior, so you got different colors. You got two-tone, which is what I really like. So you got the red and black, and the steering wheel somehow is actually tilted. I don't know why, and it's not straight. I can't turn it. If I turn it, I think it will break, so I just leave it. So the steering wheel, again, it doesn't actually relate to the steering wheel, but you got a bit of details in there. You got, I'm not sure you can see it clearly. You got a bit of sat nav and a few buttons and knobs and gear sticks and stuff, everything in here. But it's not impressive, I have to say. It's like completely different from the LCD model. I don't know why you have this one. What is this? Could be the fire extinguisher, Oh yeah, it is fire extinguisher actually. I think because it's a race car, so I think they put it there in case of fire. So not like a normal cars, you're not driving in a lunatic speed. So anyway, so you got golf wing door, which is really cool. I think Roadster don't have this. A Roadster door is just open in a normal way, but in a coupe version, you have golf wing style. And you got the air vent again. They're all sealed plastic. The engine detail is really disgusting. Ferrari detail is a lot better than this. But then again, yeah, I wish they make a different color, paint jobs on the engine, make it looks a bit stands out. But oh well, it's a toy car. What can I say? You got a little bit written Pagani on it, but it's very fade. It's not very clear at all. And then again, you got all plastic at the back, seal. Nothing is carbon fiber or the see-through mesh grill. And these exhaust pipes again, I wish that they paint this one in the silver like a Ferrari. That would be a bit better. But on the plus side, this car has more LED light up points than the Ferrari. So you got all three of them were lit up actually, surprisingly. So if I press it, you can see that it's really nice. And it is rear wheel drive, as you can see. Only the rear wheel spin, not the front. And the front doesn't work. So when you drive on the road, make sure that it is a hard surface. And if you go on the grass, and it was stuck. Okay, so you can drive on the carpet, and normal carpet will be fine. But if it's a very thick carpet, I think it will be difficult to move because you got very low ground clearance. So it's not very much space down there. But that's the way these cars are. They are not they are not off-road cars, so they are race cars. They go on tracks and with high speed. So yeah, so again, nice suspension, walking tire, and walking, really soft suspension. They kick really well, and you got brake disc and caliper again. Not very impressive detail, but it will do for now. It's not that bad. And at the front, you got more LED light up points. Again, you got both of them, so which is really cool. And you got the signal. I think at the moment they're all whole, but in real car this is signal. This is gonna be fault light and so on. But it looks really cool. I really like the Huayra and the LaFerrari design of it. I think these two are my favorite Italian sports car. So is the Lamborghini. I like all the Lamborghini. So is all the Ferrari series. Well, I wouldn't say all actually. I lie. Some Ferrari series looks really cool, but not all the Ferraris are really appealing for me. But yeah, so I think the Huayra looks better than the Zonda. But some people might not agree on that. But anyway, so there we are. In terms of technical detail, I mentioned it in the my Ferrari. I think they are pretty much the same, and they don't interfere the frequency at all. So you can drive both of them, and it will be fine. I tested in my garden. My garden is about 100 feet long, I think. I can drive this one all the way there and then back to me, and without me moving an inch. So it works really well. So there we are. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, so I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.